Hey, this is Down to Game Reviews, and today we're going to talk about one of my all-time favorite games, Castles of Mad King Ludwig. So one of the reasons why I really like this game is that it's pretty simple to explain, even to people who are not big gamers. But even with the simplicity of the rules, there's a lot of options. So you can have a pretty deep, diverse strategy when playing this game, and it has a ton of replay value. So the whole idea of the game is that we're master builders trying to impress Mad King Ludwig with the kind of castle that we build. And Mad King Ludwig's a little bit crazy, so the castle's gonna be a little bit weird. But so it has this conceit where each turn a new player is the master builder, and so they flip over these cards, which tells them what square footage of room needs to be laid out. And so they place things down, and they chose the sale price of all of the different rooms. So now there's a lot of strategy here as well, because the master builder has to buy last. So if I really want this amazing downstairs crypt room, which is amazing, of course I want a crypt in my castle, I might not want to put it at the 2,000 mark, because that's the cheapest and will probably get bought. So I might not want to put it there. Maybe I'll put it at the 8,000 mark and hope that it's still left over by the time I get around to buying. So there's that. And then another bit of information about rooms that you need to know is that every time you complete a different kind of room, you get a different bonus. So if I complete a utility room, for instance, and by completing, I mean you have to successfully connect all of the doorways. So if I successfully close off all of those doorways to other doorways, not with walls, I get this bonus, which means I get to take 2 bonus cards and keep one of them. These bonus cards will give me victory points at the end of the game, so those are super helpful. Now, the other thing about these rooms is that each room has its own amount of victory points, and they'll also give you bonuses for placing it next to certain rooms, or negatives, depending on the room. So, as you're going through the game, you have a ton of different things to be looking at. You want to be looking at also these main objectives. These, they're kind of like bonus cards, except that everybody's competing for them. Your bonus cards are secret, and only you will be making the points from them. So you want to keep an eye to these bonus cards, or bonus victory end of game things. So this one would be like if you have the most square footage of food rooms, you'll get first place and get 8 points. This one is the most garden tiles versus square footage. So there's a lot to kind of be processing and taking into when you're making a decision as to which room to buy. So it's really awesome. And the replay value is awesome as well, because this deck, which tells you what rooms you're placing out, it changes every time. So you're never playing with all of the cards, even in the max 4-player game. So each game that you have is going to be different. You know, the bonus cards that you have, different. The rooms that come out, different, because you don't play with all of the rooms either. And every single room is unique. So you're never going to get a repeat. So like this one, you got some stables, you got an audience room, a throne room. Who doesn't want a throne room in their castle? I know I certainly do. So there's just so much to unpack with this game, but the rules themselves are relatively simple, and I love that about this game. So yeah, that is Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I absolutely recommend that you buy this game. One of my favorites. Yeah.